Hello everyone, welcome to my virtual debate video. Today I'm going to be discussing the interesting case of Catalonia region in Spain. I've tried filming this a couple of times now, and 3 minutes goes by a lot faster than you might think, so I'm going to try to talk fast and cover as much ground as I possibly can. So the question is should Catalonia be able to secede from Spain? Should they have the right to do that? After doing some research into this, I think I found a pretty fair answer, and the short answer is yes, I think they should be able to. The longer answer is yes, they should be able to, but I don't think they should. And so I'm going to explain my reasoning for both of these thoughts. Why do I think they should be able to? I think they should have the freedom to leave Spain because I believe in liberty and freedom, and because I'm an American. And it would be a little bit hypocritical for me to think that no group of people should ever secede from their mother countries, seeing as the United States did secede from Great Britain. In that case, I feel like it was extremely justified. And so the question is Catalonia justified in wanting to leave Spain? Is their reasoning strong enough? And so when they talk about this, they cite their unique language and their unique culture quite frequently, talking about how they deserve to be sovereign because they're already separate enough from Spain that they would like to just be their own country. In reality, the main reason why most of them want to leave is because of taxes. They feel that their taxes are too high and they're not receiving a proportionate amount in return. Now, this may seem unfair, but when you realize that Catalonia is one of the wealthiest parts of Spain, it seems more selfish than anything else. I can understand why the central Spanish government would want to keep them there, because it could be pretty terrible for the Spanish economy if the wealthiest part of the country just leaves. And so while I'm thinking about secession, I'm thinking about, again, a couple of examples from the U.S. Again, most of us think that it was justified for the U.S. to leave Great Britain. Most of us, however, also feel like the South during the Civil War was not justified in trying to secede from the rest of the Union. And so these are the questions that we have to ask ourselves a lot when we're looking at cases like Catalonia. Is their reasoning justified? And how do we determine whether or not it is? So there has to be a process, because we can't just go to war all the time. I don't think that's a good idea to decide these things. So what should be the process in deciding whether or not a group of people should be able to secede from a nation? There should definitely be a vote held. If it is a democratic, or if it's a country with a democracy, there should definitely be a vote. There actually was a vote held in Catalonia. The issue is because of interference from the Catalan government and the Spanish government, the state and the national government, there wasn't a very good turnout. There was a lot of disruption in this election held in 2017. And so the vote passed with 90% of voters saying that they wanted to leave Spain. However, only 40% of people ended up voting, 40% of the population, somewhere around there. And so before these things are decided, there definitely needs to be a unbiased, thorough vote, because polls actually show that the majority of Catalans don't want to leave Spain. And so as long as there's evidence that the majority don't want to leave, there should be a reconsideration of the secession. Now, I feel, personally, after a vote is held, a multinational, international organization, because I'm kind of a neoliberal, should decide whether or not the motives are pure. Because if there's no third party kind of determining whether or not the motives are good, there's no real good way to draw the line. Otherwise, any kind of neighborhood in the United States, in Idaho, for example, could decide to take a vote, and 25 out of 30 people in the neighborhood decide to leave the United States, and then they're good to go. That doesn't make any sense. And so as long as there's a third party that decides that the motives are pure, and as long as they have a majority of voters deciding that they want to leave, I think that any nation or any people should be able to secede from any country that they currently belong to. And I don't think that Catalonia is at that point yet. So as long as they can get those two things, I think that they should leave. But as it stands right now, they don't. And so I think they should be able to, but as it stands right now, I think they should stay. Thank you.